Welcome to another episode of Ask Jonah, where I answer questions about business, marketing, and writing. If it's the first time you come across our videos, my name is Jonah Chipeco. I help personal development coaches who struggle with marketing to co-create content that magnetize their ideal clients and boost their credibility. Some of these samples are ebooks and course manuals. On top of that, I'm also the chief trainer and founder of Writing Hacks Academy. If you're watching this video from Facebook, so Writing Hacks is one of my online businesses offering courses and training in business writing. For today's Ask Jonah episode, we have a question from one of my subscribers, Jeff Gamboa. He asked, how do I get the experience and knowledge in using softwares for freelancing jobs? How do I get the experience and knowledge in using softwares for freelancing jobs? Can you comment ME on the chat box if you are a freelancer or an aspiring freelancer? I just want to know if I have the right audience with me. And I want to prove, Jeff, right, na yung mga job posts talaga for freelancing, specifically freelance writers, may require knowledge or familiarity of some tools. So I have here with me like a job listing at onlinejobs.ph. If you can see here, this is a post for a content writer / executive assistant. Salary is $1,000 to $1,800 USD. But there are non-negotiable must-haves like knowledge of Google Docs, Slack, Twitter, MailChimp, Buffer, and others. If we look at another one, this is for a full-time role also. And let's see. So, dito kailangan ng knowledge in SEO, Google Analytics, willingness to learn and be trained with new applications and software. So, the software isn't listed, but definitely the job lister is setting your expectation of freelancer that you have to learn apps and softwares. This is another one for an SEO website content manager. And I just smiled because I saw a long list of tools that you should be knowledgeable about. And yes, if you're an SEO content writer, you'll most likely be asked to use any of those tools. So have you tried using any of those tools? And what tools do you actually need to learn? But before that, let me answer yung question ni Jeff and go back to it. How do I get the experience and knowledge in using the softwares for freelancing jobs? He says he keeps seeing this as a requirement on job posts. So, Jeff is talking about knowledge and experience. Paano ba natin to makukuha? Definitely, you can check YouTube videos or tutorial videos on how to use a specific app or tool. But for me, the best way to really experience it is to sign up for free trial versions of these apps and software so that you also get the experience. I will give you some example must-have productivity tools or softwares na pwede mong aralin so that you're prepared before applying for freelancing jobs. Whether as a content writer or any other freelance service yung gusto mong applyan. So I compiled 15 must-have or must-try tools based on different key areas in freelancing. When I say key areas, it's a vital part or important part of your business that you do activities in any of these 5 categories. What are those? Communication, meeting scheduling, proposal development, project management, and review capturing. Yan yung 5 na part ng day-to-day or weekly activities mo. You'll most likely have an activity in either of those areas. Notice that I did not include yung websites where to find jobs or clients. So, mostly operations, yung mga rekomendahan ko ng tools for you today. Let's get started. First is communication. How will you communicate with prospective clients and existing clients? When I was a new freelancer, most of the interview invitations that I get are from Skype. So you can try creating a Skype account, especially if you're a remote worker and you're talking to clients abroad like the US. If you've already been onboarded as part of a team, there are clients who will ask you to create a Slack account. So here, it's not just instant messaging. You can exchange files and monitor or track projects through message exchange. Also, if you don't have a Gmail yet, please create a professional email address, not the same address na you use sa Friendster. How many years ago? I remember my email address before nung high school. It's Renoa_JC05. Renoa is a character sa Final Fantasy 8. So definitely you don't want to use that kind of email. If you need to create a new email account for your job search as a freelancer, then do so. Of course, I'm sure you have tried Zoom, especially if you are also doing what we call discovery calls, or a way to explore your services with prospective clients. You can ask them to hop in Zoom so that your meeting can be recorded. Of course, there are other communication tools, but for me, these are the ones that I use often. Sometimes clients or prospective clients will ask for you to chat or hop in Google Meet, and that's something that you can add in the list as well. Next, let's go to meeting scheduling. So what we're trying to do here is to avoid yung back and forth na exchanging of available time with your prospective clients, especially if you're a remote worker and your client works overseas or are based abroad. So you wanna let them know what your available schedules are and send them meeting invitations with reminders or notifications. The simplest available, and you can try free, of course, is Google Calendar. But if you're more advanced, like you're a freelance consultant and you want to be able to book without waiting for approvals, you can try scheduling tools like Calendly. They have a free version that parang will allow you one event to book maybe a 5-minute or 15-minute discovery call with your prospective clients. If your business is advanced, like you charge paid calls or consultations and you have several events, I suggest trying out Meetfox. So I'm an affiliate of Meetfox. If you want to try out or check their paid account, just message us here on Writing Hack so we can give our affiliate link. But what I love about Meetfox is that it's not only a scheduling app. You can do the video call and also the chat exchange inside the app itself. So I don't need to go to Zoom or to Google Meet separately. Meetfox has that in one platform. It can collect payments as well and remind your potential clients to pay for any consultation services that you have. Are you still with me? Yan. Just click the thumbs up button and type the word ready. Ready if you're ready for the next. Alright, I like this one kasi proposal development, it's very important for freelancers to develop engaging, compelling proposals, especially if you're in the creative industry, you're doing graphic design, website development. You want your proposals to look professional and attractive. One software that I have tried, even yung paid version nila, is Proposalify. So what I like about this is meron silang drag and drop templates. You can track yung status of your proposal, how long they have been viewed, and they open great sa web browsers. Yeah, let me just zoom that. And even yung signing and acceptance, you don't need to ask your client to open yung PDF and open a PDF editor to affix their e-signature. They can sign and accept directly through this app. A more advanced tool that I'm using currently is Fiverr Workspace. So I recommend this for freelance writers with several clients or projects. It doesn't only track yung proposals that I made, but also monitor yung time for each project in case that I need to bill my clients for it. I also love their income and expense tracker, which allows me to monitor if I'm hitting my target each month. They also have a contract inside yung template na made by a legal practitioner, and I just have to check yung mga clauses that I want to include in my contract to compose it. So yeah, it's not only for proposal development, parang it's your business hub or workspace hub if you are a freelancer. If you want a more simpler proposal, maybe a pitch deck, a PowerPoint presentation, or parang a list of your services with rates, you can always design it using Canva. I also have an affiliate link if you want to try out Canva. Just message or comment here so that I can give you one. But of course, they have a free version that you can use to help you craft proposals. Just choose from their templates. Next, I hope that you're getting ideas on what tools that you want to use. Eventually, if your freelancing business has grown, you need to manage multiple clients and several projects or tasks at once. It's helpful to upgrade from Excel sheets and try project management softwares or apps. One of my favorites is Asana. So, like, as you can see dun sa homepage niya, pero example na you can segregate by list or by board type yung high priority tasks, to-dos, and even tasks done. If you're part of a team or you have other freelancers on board with you, for example, your creative agency, you can also assign tasks to them and monitor or track yung mga tasks na yun and yung milestones if they have been achieved or not. Trello. I have tried Trello because a client invited me to their dashboard. Meaning, kung meron kang external client and you want them to track yung mga to-dos naman nila or items for submission or maybe schedule of their interviews if you're a content creator, you can have a Trello account, then invite them to be part of that, to view yung part nila of the project. One that I'm currently using right now and I'm also an affiliate of is Nifty. So, kung parang how advanced they would be, Nifty is a mix of Trello and Asana with Slack because there's a messaging platform inside. So if you have team members or other freelancers that you will outsource for your projects, you can chat with them there, right? So integrated na yung file sharing, you can monitor or track projects. There's also an integration with Zoom so that if ever you want to hop in a call for a meeting, you can access it from your dashboard. So, I like also yung discussions section na parang similar to Slack. If you have a topic, a task, or a project, you can exchange images there, files there, and your specific questions ninyo about a task. And last but not the least, reviews are very important if you're launching your freelancing career because you want to gather positive testimonials that will attract more clients. So try to explore this freelancing tool for review capturing. The most basic I can think of is Google Forms. So create a survey, send a link to your client after every successful project or task, and ask them to rate your service. Ask them to give a positive testimonial. What did you like best about my service? Ask them to give you a rating, maybe 5 as the highest, 1 as the lowest. Ask for permission to post the review and ask for a profile photo as well that you can use so that you can publish it as part of your portfolio or website. For more advanced freelancers, you can also try collecting video testimonials. And one tool that I've discovered is Vouch. So I'm excited to create a free trial account for Vouch and see if it will suit my business because I also want to be collecting video testimonials about the services that I perform. There you go. We have explored 15 freelancing tools that can boost your productivity as a freelancer. I hope that I was able to share more than what Jep asked about freelancing tools, no? You don't need to have tried everything, but at least yung one for each: communication, meetings, proposals, project management, and review capturing. Meron kang tool in place or you're familiar with. Now, when your prospective client interviews you, most of the time, they would ask or name a tool, and if you have used them, and they will ask to rate your proficiency maybe from 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. So, what's good if you follow my advice earlier to try yung free trial versions or watch YouTube videos is you can rate your familiarity between maybe 5 to 7 and not start from 0. But be honest as well. Like if you rate yourself low, always follow up your statement with, I'm giving myself a 5, but I have tried the free trial version, and I'm confident that it's easy to learn. I'm comfortable with it. Okay, so what are my tips in choosing your tools? First, try to think of the business phase you're in. I mentioned freelancing as a business because offers like this will serve as your investment so that you can perform well in freelancing. So, yung 3 business phases that I always describe to my clients would be your launch phase, build phase, or grow phase. Launch is if you're starting out, maybe 1 to 3 years or less come freelancer. You're building your business maybe in the 2nd or 3rd year, or you're growing it if you already have repeat clients and steady income from your freelancing job. So the phase of your business would determine your need when it comes to tools, and also the second circle, which is the budget. So always start with free trial versions and see as well if it's worth allocating a specific monthly or annual budget for that tool. So most of the tools that I showed you, meron siyang premium or paid plan, and that's paid monthly or annually. So you definitely need to allocate budget and see how much percentage of your target monthly revenue will go to that. Next is comfort, or what I call ease of use, whether an app is user-friendly for you or not. So I have tested different tools, and sometimes even if others will recommend it to me, if I go inside the free trial version and the dashboard and I feel that I'm not comfortable, or if it doesn't seem easy for me, I switch and try another one. But to avoid overthinking, I only test maximum 3. For me, if it's more than 3, it means that I'm overthinking and madami na yung options ko sa tools. It's time to decide and pick one. Kanya-kanya yun na merong pros and cons, but since you'll be the one to use the app or the software, it should be important na madali for you to use it, you understand, meron tutorials, meron support chat, and someone can help you in case you need to troubleshoot. And last, job requirement. So notice that earlier when I showed job descriptions, they showed specific apps that you need to use. So if those apps keep appearing in your job search, note that and try to add it sa list of tools that you need to include in studying. So have that growth mindset and excited attitude to try and discover these apps and softwares, because as soon as you try to start it, you'll realize how they would make your life easier, your work easier, and you'll be surprised sooner or later, maybe in the next months or years, using those softwares. You'll find yourself parang like an expert using that software, or even becoming an endorser or an affiliate marketer of it. So those are my tips in choosing your freelancing tools or apps. Thank you again for listening to what I shared today. My name is Jonah Chipeco, and you can ask for questions like what Jep sent today by going to the link bit.ly/askjonah. So that's where I will check yung incoming messages from my subscribers and viewers like you so that I can answer your questions in the coming weeks. Thank you for watching today, and I hope that you learned. Please watch out, because in the coming weeks we will post a relevant blog post to review We will post or comment on this video relevant blog posts where we reviewed the specific tools that I shared here in detail. Thanks again. Feel free to like and share this video, and see you on the next Ask Jonah episode.